Here we have Leeloo trying to get up. Had enough. This is the real deal. So we have to bunker up all our clothes, try to get warm. Okay, so this is the camping spot here. Not optimal by any means. Yeah, it's been a rainy day, I can tell you that, so... These are the buses going into town, but we need to find a bus that takes us to Decathlon. Gotta get that camping gas. The 3247. Well, hello there. I almost walked in the red light there, but that's well. I'm in Bilbao. I'm gonna do some hiking, so I'm taking the bus out to, or taking transportation out to Picos De Europa. Now that's a bit of a tricky place to get to, so that's why I'm gonna film a little bit of this mundane stuff here. Maybe it helps somebody if we can figure out the actual way how to get there, which is tricky. It involves well, planes and buses and probably a taxi towards the end and a bit of walking. We'll see how it goes. First stop though is Decathlon. Gotta pick up that gas, so that's why we jumped off a few stations from the airport where they have a Decathlon. It's 9:30 and that's when Decathlon opens, so it looks like it's open for us now, or the Decathlon is open and it's a big one. Got plenty of stuff here. So, just gotta find the camping gas. Yeah, I gotta have the right one, so that's the screw-on one, that's the one. Is it this one? Okay, so I got some tickets to Santander. It turns out tickets where I wanted to go is all sold out. So now I gotta improvise. Santander first. Alright, got more tickets. It's kind of complicated actually. So now I have to buy a ticket from Santander to Unquera. And I'll be there at 18:20, which causes problems for us because the plan is to take a taxi to there. Okay, that was part one of the bus trip. Arrived in Santander. Gotta wait 3 hours for the Unquera bus. Well, a quick look around Santander. And my tip is to, if you need to wait, maybe wait in Bilbao. It's a bit of a nicer place. This is maybe not that inspiring, let's say. Just a few more minutes now until the bus leaves. Then I arrive in Unquera. We try to hunt down a taxi. It's another 36 minutes from here. And it will cost us about, hopefully, not more than 100 euros. And check into that camping spot just before Las Arenas. But yeah, taking a trip around Santander. Not epic. Okay, so we made it to Unquera. And it's a bit rainy. So you got to get that taxi from here to the camping spot. 50 euros it's going to cost us to Las Arenas. So we're happy about that. So I'm at the camping spot, and it's a really nice camping. I picked out a couple of spots already, and I'm thinking I'm going to stay here for the night and have a good night's sleep. So a taxi set us back 50 euros then, and it went very fast. So I think we cracked the code how to do it. Take the train or the bus to Unquera, catch a taxi for 50 euros, and then you end up, this is the camping spot, or you could go further into town, which is a couple of minutes that way. Hey Leeloo, you up? You awake? So now going into Las Arenas de Cabrales to start the hike proper. Got to find a bus there, so I'm leaving the camping and going in that direction there. Coming into Las Arenas de Cabrales now. It's a very nice little town. I like it. Probably worth staying a couple of nights here. A bit of a breakfast there, and I think this might be the bus. So that bus took about half an hour, and it took us to this place. Yeah, it's quite a busy place here. Bikes riding in, quite a few hikers, but it looks absolutely stunning. Gorgeous. Let's flip around here, you see. Come to the place where the Ruta del Cares kind of starts, wearing off from the big road. So far it's a gentle slope uphill. How does it feel, Leeloo?
I feel drained.
But it's nice. Okay, we found a little side path. Gonna sit down and chill a little bit. Some ruins here. Ah, the Picos De Europa. Some pretty good stuff. Ah, perfect.
There's a dead goat inside.
Oh man.
Will that be sensitized by YouTube? We will find out.
Could be. Jesus. You really gonna climb that thing?
I can climb anything.
You know you're gonna regret this. You're gonna cut your leg open. Okay. And you're standing above a dead goat.
On top of the dead goat. Shit.
And now do parkour down. Ta-da! Absolutely stunning views in this gorge here. That's quite steep. It's an amazing hike. Can understand why this hike is the most popular one in Picos De Europa. It's easy and stunning. Would be the famous caves. Saw some pictures of this before. Looks cool. I will soon be leaving this amazing gorge behind, because I think right up there, a couple hundred meters, is the turn-off point to the Refugio. Now we leave the gorge behind and go up here. Canal de Treja, it says. So what's ahead of us now is almost 1 kilometer straight up. It's going to be a challenge for sure. So that's why we had a little bit of a break. Get some nourishment and energy in for this big climb up. So we're going all the way up there. Actually immediately off to a very tricky start with a bit of scrambling, lots of roots and loose rocks. Been going up what feels like forever, but you can see where the blue starts there. Almost haven't made a dent. That is a bit depressing. Not even halfway through, and it's getting harder and harder. Change these kind of stony rolling stones, pebbles. Now this is a nice surprise. Got a water source halfway up. Ah, that's fantastic. It's running quite low, and it's so moist, hot and sweaty. Just want to drink an enormous amount of water, and now I can. So this is a lifesaver. Alright. Oh man, this is getting seriously tricky. This is not an easy course by any means. I'll rate this expert course. That's where we found the water. Oh, Jesus. Hands down, some of the toughest I've ever done, I think. So we went up there. Leeloo is going back to get my water bottle that I dropped. Way! Success! And then, I hope we don't get any more of this. But I wonder if there's another way. It just feels too difficult. It's never this difficult. Maybe going there is easier. It doesn't look trampled, but it looks more doable. Anyway, made it. Scrambled up to here. Alright, I'm pretty sure we have made a mistake. So I think that climb was for nothing, but fun. But it's too hard. It's never this hard. So I think there should be another path. Go down and look for it. That's what we're gonna do. Back at the water source. And that was totally the wrong way, and it was a bit of a nightmare. And I'm completely freaked out. I dropped my GoPro and lost it, but I found it again after much trouble. So I'm pretty sure now that we gotta traverse this little thing here, and then we're up and we can continue on. So I came up that way. This is right above the water. Oh man, this is hard. I'm completely done for. This is crazy. But I think this looks more like a proper trail going up here. Here we have Leeloo trying to get up. Yeah, that's pretty hard going. Hopefully this is the hardest part, and then it's a little bit easier. Going up there. This is 10 times harder than I thought it would be. Man, quite suffering right now. And walking into the fog. The fog is rolling in. I'm completely done for. This is hard, like for real hard. Got some epic mountains there. I wish I wasn't so tired so I could enjoy it more. Yeah. I'm not the only one who's tired. Leeloo Had enough.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's a big stone here. No problem. There's lots of juice left in that body, I think. Look at that. That's only a fraction of what we had to climb today. Man, this is hard. This is hard. Yeah, it's getting really cold and everything. We're feeling the pain for sure this time. No joke. This is the real deal. So we have to bunker up all our clothes, try to get warm, get a little something, and then we have 1.5 kilometers to go until we reach the Refugio. So, well, that's it. Morning. It's next day of the disastrous first day. Damn, that was tough yesterday. Well, we made it, but we had to emergency bivouac. It's about 1 kilometer away from the Refugio, because we got so tired and the darkness was coming in. But here we are, survived the night, and was a nice calm night, so I'm happy about that. Yeah, well, I'm gonna pack up and get moving now. Oh man, it's a foggy, misty morning, isn't it? Okay, so this is the camping spot here. Not optimal by any means, but it did the trick. Jesus. Yeah, it was too hard to camp anywhere else before this. It's a bit of a nightmare yesterday. Morning, Leeloo.
Morning.
How's it going? You still with us?
Yeah.
Feeling better?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah.
What a night, huh?
Survived the night. All the odds.
That's a lovely morning. Start walking to the Refugio here now. It's kind of a misty rain. It's not perfect by any means, and the climbing starts immediately. But we're surrounded with some wildlife here. Cows and goats. Got somebody eating grass behind there. I think we pretty well made it. It's just 700 meters down that road. Yeah, it's been one hell of a morning. There are a few climbs there. I think it was good we stopped before it got dark. Just a little bit of a few dodgy steps. But I'm gonna be so thrilled to get to the Refugio in 10 minutes or so. Okay, I think that's in the distance there. Might be Refugio.
The Crocs.
The Crocs. Good grip.
Yeah. The all-terrain Crocs.
That's the best Crocs. Okay, so I reached these little huts, but I don't think this is necessarily the Refugio. Or is it? Looks pretty abandoned if it is. I think it is. I think it is the Bab. This is a beautiful sight. Oh,
I think every
here goes some people.
We got derailed for an hour.
Oh.
I already got I went to the Refugio.
Okay, here we're coming up to the real Refugio. So it's seems to be a modern built proper Refugio, not one of these bothies, stone bothies that they have in Scotland or anything. I think they have lots of them here as well, that type. All of a sudden the sun decided to show up. So got some special permission to go inside the Refugio and have our breakfast there. We're about to clean up and stuff, but just gonna sit down in here, take a look what it looks like. It's a nice place. Perfect place to rest. On our way to the Lake Covadongas will be our next stop, not for the entire day, but to have a next break. And things are looking up. It's pretty nice. Sun is out, a little bit at least, and the trail promises to be quite easy. Made it down to the lakes, and it's been a very muddy trip down. You can see slipping and sliding around in the mud, so maybe not that epic fun, but at least it wasn't hard like it was yesterday. It's been this kind of super mud the whole way down, the last couple of 100 meters. Very slippery, and I'm completely soaked and muddy, but at least at the lake, it's really close. So we have made it to the lake now, and thinking how to proceed. It's super slippery and gooey, so in order to get up the mountain it's going to be quite tricky. It slows you down quite considerably, so I think we're going to take a half day off and try to slipping all the time, try to find some accommodation and see if it has dried up by tomorrow, and then continue. Down in Covadonga, I took one of these taxi buses from the lake, and it's an amazing little place actually. Looks like a fairy tale place. Pretty cool, huh? So the plan now is to either find a place here, just stay the night, freshen up a bit, or we go to Cordinanes or something like that. There's another bigger place around the corner. We'll see where we end up. It's the next day in Covadonga. We had an amazing sleep in this bed, and everything here was out to dry, but we're now packed up and ready for the next day. But it's an amazing room. You can find here, this was 80 euros. Let's see if we can get to the view. You can see that little church castle thing on the top there. Now leaving our wonderful little hotel. Feels like it saved our lives. But look how nice it is. So picked up Leeloo, and we got Rabi there, and Leeloo was staying at that house, which was also very nice. And now we're trying to get a ticket, but hey, it's fully booked until 12, so we need to hike all the way up there where the other buses are and hope we get a ticket from there.
Incredible.
Well, that's perfect, isn't it? Yeah, we needed it. So this place actually marks the turning point in the Christian versus the Muslims. So you had the Muslims pushing further and further north. Then there was a battle here, and that turned the tide. The Christians won then, of course, and that marks the start of the Reconquista. So I guess that's why it's so famous, this place. All right, filled up with some holy water, and that's a thing here, Fuensanta, that waterfall we saw before. I guess that's holy stuff, so we're gonna do all right on this hike, I'm pretty sure of it. Hey, we're back at the lake, got our backpacks on, took that little bus ride up. We're gonna go up that way. Take slightly longer than we anticipated. We have a muddy road ahead of us here, or path. Hopefully we're out of the worst. Got a little cool house there. Hopefully the ground is better from now on. It's just the first couple of 100 meters that are kind of clayey, and then the higher we get, the easier it's gonna get. It's been pretty easy walking except for the mud and the rain, but it's actually well marked and easy to find, so you don't get lost here so far. So far so good. Unexpectedly we're actually road walking, which is normally it's like, oh, that's boring, but for now I'll take it. This is good stuff. So 2 kilometers of little gravel road, and then 3 kilometers up into the mountains to the Refugio, and that should be that. Okay, we're at the cross point where we go up into the mountains to the Refugio. 1.5 hours it said it should be. Coming up a little bit on the and into the slightly wilder side of things. Still cow pastures, but we are going up and have left the big roads behind us at least. And now we've come to the part where the climbing starts. So it's 3.4 kilometers of climbing. Hopefully the path is good. It's pretty good so far. Flip around. See, it's pretty decent. So nothing like what I had the first day. Okay, coming up to what looks like a gathering of cows. Looks like they're thinking, are you really gonna try us? Is that really what you're gonna do? Oh, these are good cows. Very gentle. You're big, but very nice. Whew. All right, that was the worst of it. Oh, it's a proper river crossing, huh? Have about 1 kilometer to go and the fog has rolled in, and there it is, the Refugio Vegarredonda in the fog there, barely visible, but we're 200 meters away. Right, going through a river. Jesus, yeah, it's been a rainy day, I can tell you that. So after an amazing hike, we have reached the Refugio, and I'm super happy about that. Yeah, there it is. I am looking forward to dry up. See if I can avoid slipping to my death here at the end. There we are. I guess this is it here. Well, that's some bad news there. What the hell? No camping, no tent, no conservas, no perros. Damn, what can you do here? So, this is inside the Refugio. We've been eating and munching and trying to dry up. It's a tiny place, but kind of cool and good. So, gonna stay here, got some beds. Morning, morning. It's the next day. Taking a look at the Refugio area here. There we go. So we're all packed up and ready to go, and it actually looks quite nice. It promises to be an amazing day ahead, and boy, do we need that. Yesterday wasn't physically tough, but the rain got to you after a while. We got about 10 kilometers to go to Refugio Huerta, which is like a stone hut, and we're gonna hopefully camp there for tonight. See how it is first before we decide. Looking back at the Refugio in good weather. That's the valley there, and we are going that way over those hills there, I think. And while I slowly walk up, let me tell you about the Refugio experience in Spain. So we had to sleep there one night because it was too rainy, and since you can't camp below 1,600 meters, it's not allowed to camp there, so we had to walk another couple of kilometers before, and we just didn't feel like doing that. What we did is we checked in, took 3 beds, cost 18 euros. You can also get food and stuff if you book ahead, but normally not something I like to do, but in this case I felt like doing it. How is it in there? I didn't film too much there, it didn't feel polite, but it is crowded and it's noisy. They have wine, they have beer. It turns into Ibiza pretty soon. Many places have like hiking midnight, which is like 9 or something. Well, it doesn't exist there, it's a party until 12. So it does get quite rough. People drink a lot of beer, try to sleep, jump up in the middle of the night, get out to pee. So yeah, it's a very social experience, let's say. Let's put it that way. So not for me. Slept quite badly, to be honest, and hopefully we'll get to sleep outside tonight. That's my goal. All right, this could be the first big climb. Got about 200 meters going up right there in the middle between the tower. Turns out I was a little bit wrong. There's always a secret passage when you think you have to go that way. Turns out there's a hidden passage going that way. It doesn't get any better than this. This is pretty cool. Wow, Picos De Europa have delivered. You can see that the ground is frozen, so it's pretty cold. It's looking back. It's about 2,100 meters up now. I think that crest over there should be the highest point of the day. Woo, the top! It's windy and cold. Really windy and cold. What a place, what a place. It's pretty damn amazing, those cliffs and everything, but it's also bloody cold. I couldn't take a proper break. I was looking forward to that. We got a little cairn, I think, yeah, maybe it's down there.
Yeah, I think both work, but
yeah, we have to jump.
One in the middle. Huh?
You have to jump from one of them. If it's or no, okay, I'll just.
What was in the way?
On another one. Ta-da!
Piece of cake.
Yet again, we made a wrong turn. We have to scramble down, find the right path. They don't always mark it as well as you would hope. So this trail could be the contender for the worst marked trail in Europe. It's like nothing. You really have to guess. And it's rocky and stony and there's nothing. And the download GPS coordinates that we have two different GPS coordinates from two different sources, and they're both showing wrong. So now we have to backtrack, and I think the trail continues down there instead of up there somewhere that our GPS coordinates said. Well, we are on the right track, and finally, after scrambling down the mountain, we can actually see some trail markers. So we get these yellow dots here, and sometimes some trail blazes as well. Got some fog rolling in. Maybe not what we now want the most just now. It's hard. It's really hard. And I'm not even showing the dodgy part because I can't film it. Oh man. Yeah, this trail just keeps giving you more and more. If you're out for difficulty and adventure, this is your trail. You think it's over? Coming up a hill here, and then it's just as much to go. One made it up already at the top. Oh.
Annoying with the stick.
Yeah, the stick is in the way, right? Oh. I think Spider Leeloo can do this easy, though. Alright, so it's the next day. Had a long sleep after a super tough day yesterday. And when it's been blowing and raining and all kinds of stuff. Oh man, this could be one of the more horrible days ahead of us. Where I got myself some coffee. Probably I'm gonna sit here for a few hours to wait this thing out.
So much for sunrise, huh?
Yeah. No sunrise. Take a peek outside. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, it's raw. Oh boy, that was one hell of a rainstorm coming through, but now there's some hope in the furthest horizon there. I think it's lightening up, and we can pack up our things and start hiking down. So we're gonna see which route we take. It's could be either the 20-kilometer route, or we found what looks like it would be a shortcut, which is right over the mountains there. See if that's a good idea or not. Anyways, that's our campsite. I slept well. Some other people here in the team, it was very cold, but so the water source is a little bit off from where the Refugio is. There's the Refugio, and you have to go around the corner, and down there is the water. And look at those mountains there. The colors are so intense, so blue. That's crazy. It's a terrifying and wonderful hike, this. I think the Picos have earned my respect. All right. Finally about to leave this place. Weather is decent, it's foggy. We've packed everything up. I'm gonna leave this wonderful Refugio with some great campsites and go that way, and I really hope we find a nice way down. I think we found the little path, a little shortcut path that takes us down. Hopefully this is the right path and it's looking good. It's amazing how it is. As soon as you come down just 50 meters, it's a completely different climate. It's kind of warm, no wind, and it looks beautiful.
Good thing is we have again a lot of time.
Whew. Quite the problematic little stretch here. Boulder fields are always tricksy. We're going with this for a couple of 100 meters now. Nothing that can't be done. Yeah, this is how we like it. So apparently we're on the wrong path. Should be one up there and not through here. Not that easy to see. I think this is okay. It's not the end of the world. It's a little bit tricky, of course, but yeah. It's been quite a descent today. And yeah, this boulder field is taking its toll. It's not super challenging. It's very well that you can do it. But hopefully it's not too much left of that. It's made it through the mega scree area and the boulder field. Now we got this just down the valley, grassy valley, looking nice. Going back there, Leeloo?
Scared to die.
We're not gonna die. Not today. Not today.
Not today.
We're gonna have a burger with the Coke. Do you drink Coke or Coke Zero?
The side of a pizza.
Yeah. And tiramisu with mango ice cream.
Yes.
That's what I'm gonna have. It has been very hard getting down. You have to walk slowly, but I think the worst is over now. Getting into that forest part, and it's going to be leveling off. But it's been super steep all the way down. Ta-da! Valdeon. We have made it.
Cordinanes de Valdeon.
Yeah, but it belongs to the Valdeon family, all right? Even though it's the Posada, the Cordinanes, or the Sotos. All the same to me. If they got Coke, it's all fine.
Don't say Coke on YouTube.
Oh no, I'm gonna get banned, or?
Yes.
Oh.
Say cola.
So that's Cordinanes over there. Up in the Cordinanes village. Here's a restaurant slash hotel called El Tombo Posada. And got somebody waiting at the cafe over there. So it's another day, and this is what it looks like stepping out of the albergue. Not too bad, eh? Looking back, it's the albergue. It's just 20 meters outside of the Posada. Yes, we are taking the easy road out. So there are two ways you can go. You can either go what you would call highway, it's a bit of a bigger road, or go on the other side of the lake here, or the river I mean, and you get this kind of road, smaller, a little bit more isolated, so that's nice. Here we have Cordinanes again, so going over the river and continuing that way. Take a look at where we're gonna hike today, and it's straight into that canyon there. All right, coming out to the start of the Via Ferrata, which means the railway, or the iron way, because it's all made of these iron cables and things. I'm going to take a quick look. We're not going to do it, but apparently people do this for fun. That's what I heard. Well, I'm actually glad we're not doing too hard, because I feel my legs going up this a little bit here. Can we get a picture of Leeloo in the middle? Huh? I would like that. Alright, Leeloo's gonna go for it. And I'm gonna film it.
No, right? No,
No.
You can do this, huh?
I don't
Just
know,
hold on to the middle thing.
My hands are so clammy, I'm gonna slip.
No, the point, no, usually, even if you have like your safety harness, I would shit my pants.
You're supposed to have a safety harness here.
Yes, you don't do it.
Okay, I get it.
Thank you.
You know what? This is not for me, I decided. So you got this little rail thing here you can hold on to. But I think you need a safety clip on. And this looks really, really dodgy. Oh my god, it looks so dodgy. And look at that. And then way up there, we got another one. And it doesn't get any easier after that. Thankfully, we're going to do the easy hike in that direction instead.
Yes.
A church, or a ermita. And it's a Sunday, so people around. That's nice.
You feel every cell in your body relax.
Yeah.
You walk like this.
It is very relaxing. Oh. You know, when I look at those walls, who climbs those? Who goes all the way up there? It's like super high, and that's what we did. It's kind of crazy to think. That's the path we took yesterday. It looks absolutely impossible to go down to there. So it's there, going down, and then to the left. Whew. And here we are, Bar Lola. Yeah, we're gonna sit down, see what they got.
We're gonna sit on the sunny side.
Tortilla, cake, espresso. Oh, it's gonna be good. I say that that place there had one of the best burgers I've ever eaten. Really juicy and nice. I recommend. Just go over this bridge here. So this is it. We sat here, had our lunch, some snacks and stuff, gathering strength for Canal de Treya. Goes up here. And up. I can see how crazy high it is. One of the hardest things you can do in the Picos is the easy route up that we passed by, and
It's still super steep.
yeah, it's still super steep. Okay, I'm just kidding a little bit. It's also hard. But this is the preferred route up, I think. Slowly getting to the end of the Cares trail. It's been this is a nice recovery hike. It's so easy and so smooth. There's quite a lot of people, but it doesn't bother me too much. The views are excellent, and it's just so relaxing, and it's a beautiful day. So, getting very close to the end of this magnificent trail, and these couple of days in the Picos De Europa, the western part, that is. Look at you balancing like that, like it ain't no thing, nothing to worry about, huh? And right now I'm coming up to the end of the Del Cares road, and it's time to summarize what I've been through these last couple of days of Picos De Europa. Well, first off, I gotta say it's one of the tougher trails of Europe. Some people compare it to the Corsica GR20 trail, and they're probably not lying. The first day here was an absolute killer. Just going 1,300 meters straight up was really tough. So it is extremely beautiful here, but the conditions are very varied, so you better pack for all kinds of scenarios. It's a good idea. And otherwise, I think it's definitely something you could do, this hike, if you come really well prepared. If you can run half a marathon, I think you're ready for this. Well, I can't, not at this point, but you have to have good physical conditions to enjoy this. Then it's a lot of fun, but it's also super hard. So I'm glad it's over now, but I'm sure I'm gonna miss it in a couple of days.